Hello, friends. Today's story is The Three Billy Goats Gruff. I think this one's a fun one. It's retold by Bonnie Dobkin and illustrated by Sibbe Vora. So, the illustrator draws the pictures and the author writes the words. This one says it's retold, so I think she's telling it after someone has already written the words. So let's see how this story goes. The Three Billy Goats Gruff. Once upon a time, in a beautiful green valley, there lived three brothers who just happened to be goats. They were known as the Three Billy Goats Gruff, and they were as different could be. So there are three brothers. The oldest brother was Big Billy Goat Gruff. He was big, and he was strong, and he was rough, and he was tough. He had thick, curvy horns and a head like a boulder, and when his hooves crushed the rocks when he walked, he wasn't afraid of anything. Being big can sometimes make you feel like that. So we've got Big Billy Goat Gruff, the biggest, oldest brother. Next, we have the second brother. His name is Middle Billy Goat Gruff. He was half the size of his big brother, and his horns were short and thin. He was a very nervous goat, and sometimes he thought that no one listened to him. Being in the middle can sometimes make you think like that. The youngest brother was Little Billy Goat Gruff. He was a tiny little goat with tiny little hooves, and the nubs of his horns barely poked from the top of his head. He liked to talk, and he thought he was very smart. Being small can sometimes make you act like that. Interesting. Do you know anybody who acts like the big brother, the middle brother, or the little brother? Now that the Three Billy Goats Gruff liked to do more than anything in the world was eat the long green grass in their beautiful valley. So a valley, it looks like a hilly place, doesn't it, with lots of grass. They ate in the morning, they ate in the afternoon, they ate in the evening until the sun went down. Wow, they sure eat a lot, don't they? They ate so much that soon there was very little grass left to eat. That sounds like a problem. They need more food, don't they? Then we'll find more grass, said Big Billy Goat Gruff. But where, asked the middle brother, where are we going to find more grass? I know, said little Billy Goat Gruff, feeling very smart. We'll go to the meadow on the other side of the river. We can stay for days and eat and eat and eat, and soon we will be very, very, very fat. But little Billy Goat's idea was not as simple as it seemed. You see, there was only one way to cross the river, and it was on a long wooden bridge. And under the bridge lived a hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. The troll had bumpy green skin and great froggy eyes, and he had a big squish nose that was always dripping. His teeth were snaggly, his claws were fraggly, and he smelled like a foot. Oh yes, he also ate anyone who tried to cross his bridge. That sounds like a whole nother problem. So the first problem was they needed more food, and the second problem is they found food, but they have to figure out how to get past this big, hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. We can't go across that bridge, cried Middle Billy Goat Gruff. What about the troll? I'm not worried about the troll, said Big Billy Goat Gruff. Well, I am, said his middle brother. I don't feel like being eaten for lunch. Don't worry, said Little Billy Goat Gruff, feeling very smart indeed. I have a plan. So he told them what it was. The next morning, Little Billy Goat Gruff sat across the bridge. Trip, trap, went his tiny hooves on the wooden planks. Imagine that sound of his hard hooves hitting the wooden planks. Trip, trap. A terrible roar rose up from below. Who's trip-trapping across my bridge? 'Tis I, Little Billy Goat Gruff, said the goat. Why are you walking across my bridge? Yelled the hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. I'm going to eat the green grass in the meadow and make myself fat, said the goat. Oh, no, you're not, roared the troll, because I'm coming up to eat you. And then he leapt on top of the bridge. Little Billy Goat Gruff trembled where he stood. Oh, please, Mr. Troll, don't eat me. I'm too small and you'll be finished in just one gulp. Wait for my brother, he's much bigger and fatter than I am. Thought the troll. Why not? I can always catch you on your way back home. Very well, said the troll. Be off with you. Okay, thank you, Mr. Troll, said little Billy Goat Gruff, and he trip-trapped his way to the far side of the bridge and into the meadow. Looks like little Billy Goat Gruff got past the troll. I wonder what middle Billy Goat Gruff is going to do. A little while later, middle Billy Goat Gruff sat across the bridge. Clip, clop, went his hooves on the wooden planks. A roar rose up from below. Who's clip-clopping across my bridge? Middle Billy Goat shook so hard he almost fell down. It is only I, Middle Billy Goat Gruff. Why are you walking across my bridge? Yelled the hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. I am going to eat the green grass in the meadow and make myself fat, said the goat. Oh, no, you're not, roared the troll, because I'm coming up to eat you. And he leapt on top of the bridge. Middle Billy Goat Gruff wobbled where he stood. Oh, please, Mr. Troll, don't eat me. I'm not very big, and you'll be done in 2 gulps. Wait for my brother. He's much bigger and fatter than I am. Thought the troll. I can eat your big brother, then catch you and the little goat on your way home. Very well, said the troll. Be off with you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Troll, said Middle Billy Goat Gruff. Smart goats, I think. What do you think? And he clip-clopped as fast as his hooves could take him to the far side of the bridge into the meadow. A little while later, when the sun was high in the sky, Big Billy Goat Gruff sat across the bridge. Ooh, here comes Big Brother. Tromp, 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 went his hooves on the wooden planks. Did you notice? All their hooves make different sounds. I wonder why. Wonder why their hooves make different sounds. What do you think? A roar rose up from below. Who's tromping across my bridge? It is I, said Big Billy Goat Gruff. Why are you walking across my bridge? Yelled the hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. I'm going to eat the green grass in the meadow and make myself fat. Oh, no, you're not, roared the troll, because I'm coming up to eat you. Well, said Billy Goat Gruff, what are you waiting for? And the troll leapt on top of the bridge. Billy Goat Gruff stared at the troll. The troll stared at Big Billy Goat Gruff. Then Big Billy Goat Gruff lowered his head and he charged. Ooh, charged. It looks like he's running right at him as fast as he can. He knocked down the troll with his big hard head. He stomped on the troll with his huge sharp hooves. Do you think he's going to win? Then he picked up the troll with his long curved horns and tossed him high into the air. The troll spun in circles and then dropped into the river with a great big splash. As the rushing waters carried him away, he shouted and spouted and spit and screamed and yelled something nasty about goats. And that was the last anyone ever saw of the hideous, horrible, stinky old troll. And the 3 Billy Goats Gruff, they lived happily ever after in the valley for the rest of their lives, eating on the green grass on both sides of the river and getting very fat. What a happy ending. He won. He beat the big, hideous, stinky old troll, didn't he? That was an interesting plan those goats came up with. Little Billy Goat Gruff had a pretty good idea, and it sounds like it worked. Have you ever planned anything like that and been successful? That's an interesting thought. Have a good day, kids.